Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be opening up this great big box. This is from OPCOM. It's a hydroponics garden grow box. They contacted me a little while ago and asked if they could send one so I could try it out, and I said of course I would love to. So today I'm just going to be doing that, opening it up, showing you what it looks like, and putting it together. So here I go. Okay. Got the box off. Okay, so first of all, there's a quick start guide, which I think I'm going to take a couple minutes and flip through it really quick so that I kind of know what I'm doing going in. Setup instructions, install long and short brackets. What is this? User manual and planting process. Those are for later. Ooh, this looks like this is the nutrients right here in this brown box. So we won't need these until the planting process. Okay, a quick word about the nutrients box. I just learned, since I read a little bit further on, that these are lettuce seeds, they must be. This is the planting gift box, so it kind of sets you up to like be ready to roll right from the second you get this thing. Got some lettuce seeds here. All in capsules. There's 2 little lettuce seeds in each capsule. I'll explain a lot more of this stuff in depth when I'm planting because I think it'll make a lot more sense. These are the arms that hold the lights up right here. There's 1 on each corner. Okay, so there are 4 brackets. There are 2 short ones that go on the sides and 2 long ones that go the length. And these must be the screws that I need. Oh, and this right here is an insect net. Yeah, won't need that till later. Hopefully won't need it at all. So there's little holes right here that we want to line up with the top of these. Oh, wait a minute. These have like a plastic on them. I'm going to take that off first. Okay, so it just pops in. Okay, got to do that 3 more times. Now I get to install the light bulbs. And this is nice because of them being flexible. You can start with them really low when the plants are really small, and then you can kind of graduate them up as they get larger. These light bulbs are LED, and they have the correct spectrum of light for plant growth. Okay, so there's one more thing. We install 4 vine climbing tubes, and this goes right on the center. Okay, so these just slide through the holes in the top of this piece. There's 4 little holes, and they go down and slide right in there. So all of these poles right in the center are for vining crops like tomatoes and cucumbers, things like that. So you have somewhere to stake them up. That's kind of been my problem before. I have messed around with hydroponic systems before, nothing like this. Much smaller scale hydroponic systems, but they thought of some things with this one that the others didn't. So I'm excited to try this one out. So that's all there is to set up. It was really easy and the instructions were incredibly clear, which I always really appreciate. So I'm going to do some studying, read up on the directions really well so I know how to plant this thing up, and we will do another video to show you. So we're going to be starting seeds in these grow sponges, and then there's a water nutrient solution that runs through this whole system. That's what runs around the roots and makes your plants grow. I always really like the way that these systems look. The plants always really look healthy. And the other thing I really like about it is it's a great way to grow inside in the winter, which when you live in an area like I do where we get snow and really, really cold, it's nice to have something going on inside that's green. So that was the unboxing. When I was watching that portion of the video back, I feel like I didn't explain a couple things really well, so I wanted kind of a second chance to go over those things. First of all, what hydroponic gardening is, and I touched on it lightly in the video. Hydroponic gardening is growing plants without using soil. So you're using a sterile medium and water. So it's a 100% organic way to garden because you're not accidentally introducing contaminants or pollutants in with your soil. And this system also claims to use 90% less water than when you're gardening outdoors, which I tend to believe because the water in your system is being recycled, and the only way it's losing water is if it evaporates or when it evaporates and when the plant is using it. When you're watering outside with outdoor gardening, your plant's only using a small portion of the water you give it and the rest is just going away. So uses less water, which I think is a very environmentally friendly way to garden and a great way to garden for those of you in a drought area or places where you have to conserve water. The other thing I like about it is that it's a way to garden 365 days a year, so it doesn't matter what it's like outside, what season it is, you can always have something growing, which if you're like me, you always like to have something growing. I could tell when I was unboxing the system that there was a lot of thought that went behind the design. I've dabbled a little bit in hydroponics, but not a ton, but I could tell that with the addition of built-in lighting and the growing capacity that this system has, that it was kind of a little bit more intense. Definitely not a toy for more serious gardeners. And there's 50 cells, so you can grow 50 things in a relatively small space, and that's really amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing it, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.